Hello everyone, the problem of sweaty palms worries every other pole dancer. Of course, pole dancing is improving and science does not stand still, and now there are thousands of tools and ways to deal with the problem of sweaty palms. However, I personally was not able to find very much useful information in pole related articles. I had to collect information that will help with sweaty palms and hyperhidrosis of 1 degree or another bit by bit. I hope this video will help those who, like me, have had a problem with sweaty palms and who are discouraged from doing their favorite sport dance and acrobatics pole dance. So, analyzing my experience in dealing with this issue, I can identify several ways to improve hand grip with the pole. Each method is associated with a particular psychological or physiological problem. We will analyze the problems with the solutions in stages. So the first problem is a beginner problem. This is more of a psychological problem related to fear. I think everyone has faced this at first. The hands slip and it seems that it is simply impossible to stay on the pole. It is the beginners who most often sound the alarm about sweaty palms. But in general, you can do without anxiety in this case. The process of learning new things is naturally filled with fear for the body, especially when you're trying to move your body upside down. Of course, if you have often hung upside down using hands before that, then the beginner problem will not affect you so much. But the vast majority of pole dancers face this problem in almost every training session. The fact is that not only the first months of training on the pole are shocking for the body and mind, but also every new trick. Anyone who is not new to pole dance knows that the first attempts in performing any element are often associated with sweaty palms, but with every new day the hands respond to a particular element better and better. Why is this happening? In short, during the first pole training and in general when performing each new element, you, like your body, are not completely sure whether it will work out, whether you have enough strength and grip. What if you fall and the coach does not spot you? I think you remember thousands of thoughts and doubts that visited you at the beginning of the path, and that also sometimes affects your mind along with a new element. All these thoughts and doubts send danger and uncertainty signals to the brain, and the body reacts accordingly. We notice this reaction primarily in the hands. Remember, your hands may get sweaty in another situation that causes fear and insecurity. This is normal. In the end, one cannot be sure that everything will work out at the beginning of classes and when learning a new element, not only psychologically but also physically. With practice, muscle gets stronger, the technique and grip improve, and hands become drier. So the solution for the beginner's problem, it resolves on its own over time. The fear of completing a new element decreases when the element becomes familiar. Many dancers remember how their hands slipped in the ordinary chopper before, and now everything is fine. So do not panic if another new element temporarily revives the problem. Remember that after a few workouts it will resolve. If it does not and your hands are sweaty in chopper exactly the same as 2 years ago, this is no longer a beginner's problem. We will get to your trouble soon. In the meanwhile, we will touch upon the second important problem, which, by the way, often goes in tandem with the first one. So this is a grip problem or grip strength. So tell me, had you often worked out using a bar or a ring before you started pole dancing, and most importantly, hang with your hands on the pole, moreover polished? Or maybe you often worked with the expander prior to the pole. If your answer is no, then please do not be surprised that your hands do not have a strong grip. Pole grip and grip strength as a whole gradually improve during the course of classes, but if your hands sweat excessively, it will not hurt to work on improving the grip separately. So we have come to the solution to the grip problem. The first decision and probably the most important thing: get yourself a new assistant. This is your friend expander or hand grip rubber ring or hand gripper. And it is better to get the simplest hand expander like in the photo, but if you did not find that, then any will work. You can find it with various degrees of tension. At first, go with light or medium, but rather it will be the one that is sold in a nearby sporting goods store. You can also order it online. Or maybe you already have a friend expander, then your task is to grab it from the dusty shelf and start working. In these workouts, consistency is critical. It is necessary to work with the expander every day for the best result. And at first, quantity is not so important, but regularity and quality are important. The best result will come from two different exercises with the expander: compression, expansion without delay, and separately keeping the expander in a compressed state for several counts. You can start with 10-20 repetitions on each hand plus the same number of counts to hold. Gradually increase the number. For example, an experienced pole dancer can do about 100-130 compressions, decompressions per day and hold 50 counts and more. It is not necessary to perform all 130 repetitions at once with one hand. For example, I basically count 10 times. One hand 10, then the second, and again return to the first. It is better to start with the weak hand and finish with it. That is, in the end, perform a little more repetitions on a weak hand than on the strong one. By the way, not only grip strength improves from the expander, but also hyperhidrosis can decrease. Hands really become drier. Another bonus from the expander: the palms acquire the ability to cling to the pole and hold on even when a bit sweaty. Another bonus from the expander: the palms acquire the ability to cling to the pole and hold on it even when a bit sweaty. Just start your training with this miracle tool and you won't wait long for the result. By the way, a set of exercises with an expander is available in the online school Pole Dream. So if you want to strengthen your grip, learn more about the feature of grip, pain and bruises in pole dance, and most importantly, improve your pole technique on both sides with the personal support of the teacher, then sign up for the online pole school. Click the link in the description below this video. And if you do not have a pole at home, you can try the Power Marathon. We also improve grip, posture, clean performance, balance, and of course gain strength for pole tricks. Sign up for the Power Marathon. Again, the link is waiting for you in the description below. I want to share a couple more ways to improve grip besides the obvious. This, by the way, is practice and again practice directly on the pole. And other helpers are a horizontal bar, a hoop, air silks, and a loop. Training with such equipment contributes to natural improvement in the grip, not only increasing strength but generally improving tenacity. That's all for now. In the next part of the video I will talk about a few more problems of sweaty palms, and of course I will touch on the most important one, which almost all pole dancers diagnose themselves with from the first day of class: hyperhidrosis. In the meanwhile, I wish you excellent grip and productive training. Share this video in your social network or send it to your friend who suffered the same problem. Thank you for your support. Be sure to subscribe and thumbs up, and see you in the next video. Bye!